What's up guys, it's day 241 on our journey to 2000, and in today's video we're going to play a 10-minute rapid game. Also, I got a haircut. My girlfriend actually cut my hair. It's alright, and we're going to start with the game. Okay, we're versing a 1726 rated player from Canada, and we'll see how it goes. What is this? I don't even know. What is that? That's an interesting flare. Okay, oh my god, what am I doing? So far, everything is normal. Looks like they might go for the Austrian, but okay, they're going for trading right away. Let's bring the knight out. That's not good for us, but it's okay for now. Yeah, now I can't play c6, c5, so I don't know what I'm doing. Maybe I just stop the knight bishop and I'll push this pawn out, and we'll see what happens. This we meet with h5, I'm pretty sure. The knight there would have been fine too, maybe. I think we push here if takes. I'm messing up this game, maybe. And he's playing so fast, but that's okay. Let's just push. Maybe I'll put knight here and try to push queenside like this to fix my problems. Actually, takes. We can take with the knight attacking the queen. If queen goes back, we can bring it here, attacking the rook and the bishop. So he blundered here, I think. Unless I'm missing something. Takes. If he pushes, we can just take. Maybe even taking with the bishop is better. Putting targets here. And maybe bringing the bishop back. Let's try that. Now, what if we attack the knight? He can go here, attacking our pawn. We could take. He develops his other knight. Then we take here. And he pushes. What if we bring the knight here? That could be an interesting move. Stopping his pawn from coming forward. We could also take, doubling his pawns here. Then bringing our knight here. I don't really understand the purpose here. He could push. Well, him pushing is the problem here. That's why I don't want to double his pawns. So let's actually go here and see what happens. I just realized the queen blocks here. Maybe that wasn't a great move. What if we push this pawn instead? The knight protects it now. That's kind of a funny move, but I think it works. So let's do it. I saw that. Pawn could come here. Rook could attack the pawn. Knight comes here, attacking the bishop and the pawn. That could be an option. Another option is pawn attacks knight. Another option is knight comes back, knight takes, pawn takes. I think I messed up. Moving the rook out of the way to get the center pawn would have been nice earlier on. But let's see. If the pawn attacks the knight, I mean, he could take, I could take. Or I could even take. But then he takes. Yeah, I think attacking the knight is good now. Here we could take the knight, opening up our bishop. Maybe our queen comes here, putting targets here. No. And here, actually. Yeah, let's take. Whoa, he sacrificed it. If we take the bishop, he takes back with check. We move to the side. He could push the pawn, but then we can bring our queen to try to trade. If he pushes the pawn again, we just take. He does that. I think this is just not a good move. Oh, he's going for a draw? Really? Really, bro? You're going for a draw? Come on! After all of that, 19 moves, you got me on the time and you're gonna draw me? Really? Oh, that's so lame. Really? Well, I guess I was in a better position. I should have had more confidence in myself, but at least we didn't lose. All right, let's look at the accuracy. We had 64.1% accuracy versus 69.2. Our opponent had a brilliant move. Maybe it was the bishop move. We played like a 1250. They played like a 1400 supposedly. Yeah, we didn't play that well. I made the mistake of forgetting that he could just castle. I think that was my biggest mistake here. That he could just castle, and it ruins me because of the queen being here. And the computer agrees. I mean, c6 is clearly the superior move because this is the annoyance that, you know, the queen a lot of times will come to a5, b6. I think a5 is a very popular move. Computer prefers b5, which makes sense too. And I used to play the Pirc more like this. But I don't know, when people play fast, I know it shouldn't get to me, but it does for some reason, and then I messed up here. Also, I recalled in the Austrian that knight c6 was more popular, which maybe I'm just playing it wrong. Maybe I have to review it. But in the Austrian, when the bishop is here, the knight coming to c6 was the move, I think. Unless it's when the bishop is here. Yeah, it's when the bishop goes to d3. Because now he doesn't have the queen-rook combo coming here, and I possibly have a knight b4 attack. And I think the other idea is I'm putting pressure over here, so in case he pushes. So I actually messed up I completely forgot my own opening, and I played the bad move here. So here, c6, I think, was clearly superior. Castling would have been fine, too. Thankfully, I kind of came back. Rook e8, I was considering at some point. I don't know if it was at this point. I didn't know if I were to play... Let's say I were to play it. Like, this looks scary, but I guess I'm stupid because I could just take with the knight. But before he pushes, he could kind of do this. Takes, 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 takes. And the knight just blocks the pawn from coming in anyway. If he goes here, I probably have g3. If he tries to attack, I get the bishop. So he's going to lose something here, right? I don't know. What's your best move as black here? I'm not even sure. This is just a lost position. So I miscalculated. I got too scared from the pawn push that from one of the lessons last week, we saw that h5 is a good counter in the Pirc. I got too scared and I played h5. It wasn't necessary there. And I took here because I remember when the queen takes, I have like an option to take this pawn. But I don't have that option now, so that was stupid. Now, if he did something like this, I have this, and it turns into somewhat like a normal Pirc. He can't get into the position. He could do this or something. I can attack the queen, probably. Then the queen is forced backwards. And we might even make progress like this. Something like this could be an interesting idea. This attacks the queen. This would be a beautiful move. We win the game, pretty much. So I should have played this much better. But, you know, it is what it is. I took here, and I just completely messed up. Again, the computer prefers e5. Taking with the knight. If he takes here, I have this beautiful move. Trapping the knight? I mean, the queen, maybe? I'm not sure. Computer says bishop b7, putting targets everywhere. And the queen is kind of stuck, surprisingly. It has no square it could go to. So I think that's the reason why computer likes this position. This is to try to protect here, but then I have this fork, which looks pretty good. And even better than that, computer says just attack the knight, win the center pawn probably, and go on your merry way. This, I guess you're putting so... Oh my god, this is beautiful. This is a beautiful position. This actually traps... Oh no, well, it's... Okay, I'm talking too much. But this is very cool. Very cool ideas here. So anyway, we play all the bad moves. Here, h7 was the move to play. I play h5, and he could have taken. After taking here, the move is bishop e2. Takes, takes, and apparently white is completely winning here. Yeah, trading off the knights might be the idea here, but computer likes this even... Wait, what? Oh, bring the other knight in. That makes a lot of sense. That's putting a lot of pressure on my position. And here I don't even... Wow. He could even sacrifice the knight here because this is a checkmate. So I would have been forced... I think I would have seen this though, and I would have taken here or something. But then computer like sacking the rook to come in with the other rook. Jesus, that's actually insane. That's a crazy way to checkmate. So I was very, very close to being checkmated. I wouldn't have seen this idea. This is such a clever, cool idea, I swear. Very, very cool stuff going on here. But here, computer likes me just pushing this away, which I guess if we trade all of this, I'm in an okay position. Something like this. He would be tempted to take, but he doesn't need to, right? He could just pull back. Then I would go e7. And this game starts turning into something kind of more normal. And computer likes knight d4 here. If it gets attacked, I would just take probably. And yeah, this is not looking bad at all. This is looking pretty interesting. Bishop e6, putting target here, I guess, protecting this. Well, that's not what happened. I didn't play good moves at all here. And then he had a brilliant move. Now, why did he have a brilliant move? Why is giving up the bishop good here? Wow, he was winning in this position. I thought I was winning here. That's hilarious. So his best move was to go h5, and then d3, targeting this pawn. Now, what if I came here? He could give the check and lead to something crazy. So f7 is the idea. So after he comes in with the check, I have some place to run away. The knight comes in, let's say like that, because that just looks like a decent-ish move. Let's say my queen comes here, knight g5. And yeah, this is looking pretty scary. I mean, I could come in with this check, but he could block. Wait, what's the idea here? What is he? King d1. Can't I just take the rook? Is there... Oh, never mind. So there's a lot of pressure here. There's a lot of pressure. Let's say my king moves to the side. He's gonna take... I don't know. A lot of crazy stuff here. I'm not doing so hot. So really, my mistake was all the way back here. I think, obviously, the knight move, I clearly forgot my opening theory. But the other idea here was just allowing his queen to come in, I think, was very dumb. And taking this pawn was very dumb. I had to fight in the center. When you get hit on one of the sides, you fight in the center. That's kind of an idea that people talk about. And here, if he took, I'd be able to take with the knight. Yeah. I think that's the idea. When getting attacked on the flank, just, you know, see if it makes sense that the attack is scary. And if not, you can counterattack in the middle. Something like this, and a lot of my troubles are gone. Actually, I have this knight move too. And if he tries to push, I could probably just take it, but computer likes taking on g4. And this actually traps the, or forces the trade of the queens, I believe. And that's why the computer puts me at a winning position, because now I'm up a pawn with two knights, one of which has a fork. And, wow, it's actually a free piece there. So this would be a very easy, a much easier game to win. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed. If you watched this far, say star, because there's a star right here, right? For the best move in the position. That was our worst game in a while, but we didn't lose, so that's good. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.